So this is going to be a quick video because we are we're ready to eat. But I decided to do venison kabobs and beaver kabobs. I didn't, you're seeing this is just some venison backstrap that I'm cutting up. I'm going to put these on different kabobs because I've never done beaver kabobs before. We've cooked beaver in the crock pot, and we love beaver in the crock pot. I read a book one time that was talking about Daniel Boone when he first came over and started exploring the New World, that beaver was the meat that everybody wanted. As opposed to venison and everything else, everybody wanted beaver. We really enjoy beaver. I didn't film the deboning of the beaver because I never have deboned. This was a hind quarter and a front shoulder. So I never have deboned one, and it was, it's not that appetizing to see it deboned, really. It has to be done, to put on a skewer, but it's not that appetizing. So this is the beaver right here. If you can't get your own beaver from traps, then store-bought is fine. So we're gonna put this beaver on separate kabobs than the venison because I don't like to cook backstrap very long at all. Just kind of seared on the outside and still rare in the middle. Venison has a tendency to get tough because of the lack of fat. Y'all can see there's like no fat. There's no fat inside this backstrap right here. So we don't cook it very long. The beaver does have, look at that. It's just so red. That's like, compared to this, it looks like beef. It's very good in a roast. And we're gonna try some and give our honest opinion. And I know that some people's honest opinions, some people's honest opinions are tainted by the fact that they grew or raised something themselves. Now, some of my friends tease me about sometimes that I eat real people food, because we eat a lot of backstrap and venison and wild game. When we get a hamburger, the fat content in it is it's really good. We just don't eat a lot of fat content in our food because it's rabbits and venison and beaver. Wild pig has a little bit more. Quail, all that stuff doesn't have much fat. So when you get a hamburger from a store or a steak from a restaurant, it's pretty special to us because it is a lot better tasting. It's not as healthy, but it is a lot better tasting. So I'm going to try to not give my opinion as somebody that eats this stuff all the time, and as somebody that really does enjoy a good steak occasionally, and good kabobs, because we do occasionally go get steak for kabobs. So anyway, I'm gonna put all this stuff on there. I got some bell peppers and onions and mushrooms. Is that all that's in here? Bell peppers, onion? Yeah, that's all that's in here. Bell peppers, onion, mushroom. And it was just tossed with some balsamic vinegar, some olive oil, salt and pepper. And then this, both of these red meat was marinated in Dale's and with Shire sauce. So I'm gonna get these on separate skewers so that I can cook them separately, and we'll see how that goes. So the venison is a no-brainer. Everybody that's put together kabobs goes together the same way. I'm just alternating, somewhat paying attention, somewhat not. Look. What I'm putting on here. So y'all get the idea, right? And then the venison will be separate. The beaver will be separate kabobs because I may want to cook this a little bit longer. There's a lot of connective tissue in small game. That's just the way it is. But we're gonna eat it anyway. So I was able to get them almost all segregated. I did have one, I had a couple of extra pieces of tenderloin left and more. This one right here, it's the surf and turf one, because it's got venison and beaver on it. And so we're gonna see, I mean, don't ask me what the internal temperature for beaver is supposed to be. It's probably not even registered anywhere. But anyway, so we're gonna cook these beaver pretty good. The venison ones we're not gonna burn up too much. But you know, beavers eat grass and trees and bark and roots and aquatic. I mean, they're herbivores, so it's not much different than a cow. I mean, or a deer. You know, so they eat grass like everything else. So if as far as in a crock pot or pot roast style, and I think Gigi would agree with me, we would just about rather have beaver than any other wild game. Better than wild pig, venison, quail. I mean, quail can be pretty good cooked right. Rabbit, squirrel. We don't need a lot of duck. Chicken. Beaver is very, very good. Anyway, so I'm gonna go out there and put these on the grill, throw some Tonys on them, and let them go. All right, so now I'm gonna set them on the grill. Cut these down. I'm doing my best to figure out which one's beaver and which one's venison. Man, if y'all could smell these things. It's kind of like that bacon fat thing we talked about, or pig fat. It's just grilling, smells good. All right, can y'all see that? I don't know how well y'all seeing there, but I am gonna hit them with some Tonys. And this is Tonys no salt, because if y'all are familiar with Dale's marinade or whatever that stuff is called, D-A-L-E-S, it's got a lot of salt in it already. So this is Tonys without the salt, because I don't need to add more salt. You smell that spice coming off? All right, so I got some French baguettes that I buttered up, and it's got garlic salt on them, but I'm not gonna do those until right after we get through with these. So we're gonna let these go for a little bit and sit out here and smell the smell while they're cooking. All right. So me and Noel are patiently waiting. I'm eating pistachios, giving her the discards. There's not much meat left on the discards of a pistachio. Right? Right? Sit. Do you like pistachios? Pistachios give you green doo-doo. She likes pistachios. Pistachios kill dogs?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
No.
Okay, so I just got it off the grill. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's still red in the middle, like medium rare. It's good. It's just like, I mean, it's good.
Is that beef or, is that beaver or venison?
That's the venison. All right, so this is a piece of the beaver right here. And y'all probably recognize it as looking more like steak. So I'm gonna cut into it. I don't know if y'all can see that. I mean, it's like buffalo or antelope.
It's beef.
And there ain't no doubt I'd take the beaver over the venison. No doubt. If I was just at a festival or a restaurant, I would pick the beaver over the venison. It's just real good. I mean, I can't explain the flavor. It's more tender than the venison. Even being shoulder or hind quarter. I mean, shoulder and hind quarter. I can't tell you which one's which as far as how they went on the stick. Very good. Very good. So there you go. I'm definitely going to do more beaver kebabs. It's a pain to bone it out. As with any small game, it's a pain to bone it out. That's why a lot of people fry it and eat it off the bone or put it in a crock pot. But it's definitely worth it. I wish I could share this. I mean, physically share it. Because it's very good. But I'm going to go inside because I made garlic mashed potatoes and some other stuff to go with it. So we're fixing to go eat. Don't discount meat that you're not familiar with. I mean, you have to try it. Somebody had to try an oyster, and that definitely doesn't look appetizing. Don't discount meat you're not familiar with. I'm going to go eat this. In a follow-up video, I'll let y'all know if I spent the night on the toilet. But for right now, I'm fixing to go enjoy it. So if anybody else likes beaver kebabs, put it in the comments. Or squirrel kebabs, or cat kebabs, or whatever you do like. Just put it down in the comments. I appreciate it if y'all like and subscribe. Hit the little thumbs up and the notification bar so that when we make a new video, it'll let you know. It helps us out, and we'd appreciate it. So now I'm fixing to go eat. Thank y'all.